Angela Box is one of our most outspoken political analysts.
Filthy leftist stalkers out there, welcome back to my channel, where I always say what you were thinking. A lot of these things come back to what the Democrat Party has done to the black community.
It took an Anglo-Saxon looking woman to set everybody straight. Hair, blue eyes.
Hello, my name is Angela Box. You guys, the left thinks it's still 2020. They do. You look at what they're doing, you guys, in LA right now with these riots, with these filthy leftists and illegal aliens and the violent anarchists that have descended on LA. Any excuse to riot, loot, and set fire to things and throw things at cops, they're down for that. What is the left thinking? This is another 90-10 issue that the Democrats are taking the 10% on. There's only one Democrat I've seen so far, because there is a lot of them tacitly supporting this, like Maxine Waters out there going, we need to all get in the streets. We need to, take it to the streets, take it to the cops. They are inciting these riots, you guys. Like Gavin Newsom's inciting it. Karen Bass is inciting it. The only Democrat that has any sense at all is John Fetterman, which, I mean, God, who would have thought that stroke would have been the best thing that ever happened to John Fetterman? At some point, he's going to have to become a Republican, because the Democrat Party, this is the Democrat Party now, the party of looting and rioting and illegal aliens and open borders and all the things that they are promoting and they are tacitly endorsing. Okay. So the LA riots is a hell of an opportunity for the Republicans. I mean, I don't think you could not have put anything more on a platter for the Republican Party than what's going on in LA right now, and what the left is promising to do all throughout the country, all during the summer. I mean, again, they think it's 2020. They don't have a random drug-addled felon that they can use his death to get the world ginned up in order to make sure that they can take control. They don't have COVID hanging over everybody's head that makes them afraid to speak up against nonsense. No, they don't have any of that anymore. We went from kind of a 50-50 on this issue, where it's like, okay, yes, let's deport the bad ones. Let's get rid of the bad ones, but let the good ones stay and have amnesty. Which no. Never, ever give them amnesty, because that will make sure that the Democrats have a permanent majority, which is what this is all about, obviously. But now it's gone from like a 50-50 issue to like a 65-35 issue, okay? 65% of the country is like, not only do we want you to deport the bad ones, quote unquote, we want you to deport all of them, okay? We might take a long time, but we want them gone, okay? Our society, this little experiment that we've been doing to try and make everything heterogeneous and make it so that, it doesn't matter what culture you're from, you don't have to give up your culture to come to America. You can be whatever you want to be. You don't have to assimilate or learn language or try and become an American citizen the right way. No, you can just come on in. That has not worked, ladies and gentlemen. Obviously, we're seeing it all throughout the Western world, where leftists have tried to shoehorn forced diversity, forced migration down the throats of the populations there, and they don't want it. We're sick of it. Now, speaking of the media is egging this on. The media wants you to think, if you watch any left-wing media, they are gaslighting the hell out of you. And again, don't fall for it, because this is a great issue for Republicans. Obviously, they're gaslighting everybody. Rachel Maddow is out there saying that this is, the protests are joyful. They're joyful. I mean, they're literally recycling the Senator Kneepads word. It's like that didn't work for Senator Kneepads 6 months ago. Okay, it's not going to work for violent Molotov cocktail throwing illegal aliens. Okay. Anyway, Brian Stelter's out there saying that, be careful what you watch. Be careful of the footage you consume there, American people. Don't look on X, because X is there's going to be deep fakes on X. Don't be very careful about what you're looking at, because, we're the people that told you Joe Biden was just fine, and don't look at any of the videos of him acting like a doddering old nursing home patient. We might have lied to you about that, and we might have like totally acted like we didn't know what was happening to Joe Biden. But this, don't look at the footage, because we're going to tell you what you should think about it. Anyway, there have been quite a few X posters. Data Republican is a big one. I'm not going to read her whole tweet or her series of tweets, but go look at Data Republican on X and read what she has to say. Essentially, you guys, I mean, to no one's surprise, again, they're getting the peaceful, they're getting the fiery but mostly peaceful band back together, okay? And they thought, they're like, George Soros is over there funding stuff, and people like Indivisible and Answer, all these left-wing NGOs that have lost all their footing now that USAID has been cut off at the knees. The leftist donors that fund these people are like, this is something we can get behind. And so all of these protests that they're planning on the same day that Trump is having the big parade to celebrate the Army's 250th anniversary, that's a nice look. They're planning a day of unrest this weekend, basically throughout the country. And they're bringing their cinder blocks, and they're bringing all the things that they always bring, and they're encouraging rioting, and they're encouraging looting, and they're encouraging burning down federal buildings. And we're just supposed to think that this is normal. I mean, this is normal. They're upset. They're upset because Jose and Maria are being deported. Like, no, this is a coordinated attack from filthy leftists throughout the country. And Trump ain't playing, okay? So Trump has now said that, National Guard is going in. I don't care if Gavin Newsom doesn't want it. I don't care if Karen Bass doesn't want it. They're going in because you're not doing your job, okay? You're not making the city safe for the 99% of the people who don't want anything to do with this crap, okay? And I will tell you, from living in LA, there are a lot of normal people that live in LA, and they don't want any of this garbage. And the longer this goes on, the more Democrats will be imperiled, because they are literally co-signing this. Maxine Waters is out there saying, we need more. Y'all need to get in their faces more. They are not quitting. There are several reps from California that are co-signing this. And I wonder, like, they're daring Trump to arrest them. They're daring because they want that so bad. They're like, oh, he's arresting his political opponents. Like, oh, like y'all did. But see, this is the difference, Democrats, is that you're committing crimes. Okay, you're inciting a riot. That's the difference. Trump didn't do crap, okay? You're inciting riots. You're encouraging illegal immigration. You are encouraging lawlessness, okay? So when Trump has to call the ball and declare an insurrection, a real insurrection, not a walking through velvet ropes on January 6th insurrection, it's going to get real for all of you. And I personally cannot wait, but I also hope that that the Democrats double down on this. That they double and triple down on this, because this is the Democrat Party today. And so when the midterms come next year, the Republicans, if they keep this crap up, are going to get 3/4 of the Congress. Mark my words right now. It will be filibuster proof. Good luck getting anything done, Democrats, for the next 25 years if you continue down this path, which all signs point to you are. So that's good news for the Republicans. All right, let me know what you think down below. Comment, subscribe, all the things. And I'll see you in the next video. I will be done. Bye.